Welcome to the fifth dimension. I'm Cerise Fairfax. I'm so happy that you're here. Today we're going to talk about rejection. Yes. This one's going to be a little bit of a stinger, but it's also going to set you free because we need to talk about rejection, about what you do when someone looks you in the face directly or indirectly and says, I don't want you. Listen, when someone tells you they don't want you, you don't chase. You don't beg. You don't try to earn a spot in a room where you were just escorted out. You back off with your dignity intact. I know some people, my gosh, being a soul coach, I'm a soul coach, and I've spoken to some of my clients, and some of my clients, they say, Cerise, help me. I want to stop stalking him. I want to stop checking him out. I want to stop looking through her Instagram posts. I want to stop wanting to be around her every time. I want to stop dreaming about them. Let's keep it 100. Rejection hurts. It cracks your ego. It makes you question your worth. It whispers lies like, you're not good enough. You'll never be loved like you want. They left because something's wrong with you. But here's the truth bomb. Rejection is never the end. It's actually an invitation to redirect. What walked away wasn't meant for your future. What closed the door wasn't part of your assignment. Rejection isn't personal. It's positioning. Positioning you in a place where you don't need them, even though you want them. They should be thanked for rejecting you because they did not take advantage of you and pull you by a string. They actually cut that string and said, no, you are not for me. I am not for you. You are not my future. They see it. So they're doing you a favor. Too many people stay at closed doors like it's a customer service line. You know, maybe if I prove I'm worthy, maybe they'll change their mind. Let me just show them I'm the one. Baby, no. They said no. And that no might be the most loving thing God ever allowed. Because if someone can't see your value now, trust me, they're going to mishandle it later. They're not going to see your value as something awesome and wonderful. And gosh, if they see you as a penny, imagine later on how they're going to see you as just fluff. You are not a project to be reconsidered. Listen, I have all types of projects on my computer. I have notes that I make on my cell phone. I put them on the back burner because yes, I will get to them. But some of them just go into the trash bin because I'm like, oh yeah, it's not for me any longer. I'm past that stage. I did something else. You know, it's not that I rejected that project. I reconsidered other projects. You are a whole miracle. And you deserve more than being reconsidered or even just being put in the trash. Okay? And miracles are amazing. They don't beg to be believed in. You should not beg to be loved. Never, ever, ever. And yeah, rejection, it doesn't define you. You know, you heard that many times before if you are not a rejection specialist. And I also know that you're hurt. You wanted that relationship, that person, that job, that friend group. You showed up. You gave your heart. You were available. But hear me, Them saying no doesn't make you less worthy. It doesn't erase your beauty, your power, your magic. It doesn't cancel your future, and it doesn't mean you are unlovable. All it means is that connection wasn't equipped to carry the full weight of what love you have. And that's okay. Backing off isn't a loss, it's a level up. When someone rejects you, don't attack them. Don't look at them like they are the evil one, they are the bad one, they're the dirty one. They don't recognize your goodness, so they don't deserve to be happy. Okay? Don't try to make them validate you either. Don't chase their validation. They are in their own world, their own existence, their own relationships, doing whatever it is that makes them happy. And not only that, if you were already in a relationship with them and they decided to let you go, don't beg for an explanation. You are worthy of different type of closure. Some people say, but I just need closure. I just need to know why. Sometimes they just don't want you any longer. They found someone else who they want to be closer to. And I know that hurts. Or maybe they just decided that they are not prepared to be in a relationship. Perhaps they feel smothered. Perhaps they're confused. Perhaps they just need time. What you say to them, even if they don't give you closure, is may peace go with you. And exit stage left like the royalty you are. Now, if they do give you closure, because of course, you may just need it and they may just offer it. They may be the type of person to be like, hey, listen, I just don't want to be with you any longer for this reason, that reason, and, blah, blah, blah. You deserve an explanation. Then all you say is thank you for the clarity. Because you know what? You are not hard to love. They just weren't built to receive you. Now let's talk about redirection, because here's the divine twist. God is great. God is good, because God knows that rejection was there so God could redirect you into the beautiful connection that was meant to be. When you're stuck in your rejection mode, your sad mode, you are blocking out the connection that was meant to be. But when you release it and you free yourself and you get to a moment of understanding redirection, every rejection has a redirection baked right into it like a beautiful pie. That person saying, I don't want you, might be the exact thing that cleared the way for the person that is saying, I love you. You are my soulmate. And setting you up for the real love you deserve. The friend who celebrates your soul, doesn't judge you, but honors you. The opportunity becomes aligned with your purpose. The peace you didn't know you were missing, with redirection, all of a sudden you are happy, you are singing, and you are feeling great because of the new connection. You see, sometimes rejection is just God's way of saying, you're aiming too low. This is not good enough for you. You need to start shooting for the universe, not just for one star. When you shoot for the universe, your arrow comes back down and pokes all types of stars. And then you have options with that new connection. You see, you deserve a common mutual love. You don't need to love somebody more than they love you. You don't need to beg someone to recognize your goodness. You don't need someone to say, maybe, or I don't know, Or maybe in the future. No. You need to understand, if someone doesn't choose you, you don't have to convince them. When you start convincing people that you are good for them, they start wondering, do you not know your own good? They start looking at you like, if you're so great, then why are you begging me? How come you don't have other options? Even if you do have other options, like you're very good looking, fantastic body, making mad loot, you got a great car, stacked bank account, awesome roof over your head, and you're like a perfect catch, but you're begging them. They will look at it like, okay, you got all this material stuff, and on the outside you look great, but there must be something wrong going on in the inside. And that makes them sometimes afraid of you. Yeah. People can be afraid of other people who don't know how to accept a rejection. Some people can be afraid when you are rejected and you get angry and you start stalking them or even yelling at them in public or texting them late at night when you had a couple of drinks or when you had a couple of moments alone or when you remember the past and you're like, how could you do this to me? You scare people. If they don't see your light, you don't need to dim your brightness to be noticed. You know, when a light is so bright, it hurts our eyes, we have to turn it down a little bit. That just means that the light was too bright. But there are some people that can handle that light. And if you are too bright for someone, too much for someone, there's someone out there that God is bringing to you that will embrace your light. And if that other person says, I don't want you, you back off gracefully, powerfully, and completely. When I say powerfully, what I mean by that is you let them know you're gone. To the point where they're like, yo, where's so-and-so? Like, they haven't messaged me. They're looking at their phone. They check to see if they're blocked. They start to look at your social media to see if you are like wiling out. Like, what are you doing? Are you saying anything bad about them? And when they see that, A, you're not saying anything about them on social media and you are actually posting cool stuff. B, you're just relaxed. You didn't block them because they weren't worth that type of energy. C, you're not sitting outside their house. You're not following them in the street. You're not going to the same places they're going to just to get a glimpse of them. Right? All of a sudden, they look at you as an upgrade. They're like, wow, this person left powerfully and completely. You know? You deserve somebody better that's going to love you better. And it's not to say that the person that doesn't want you is no good. Again, like I already said, it could be that they were spoken to from God to let you go. It could be that God cut off that connection from their heart, from their mind, from their soul, because God has someone else planned for you and a future so much brighter. And that might not come right away. That might not come immediately. It may come, and here's the hook shot right here. It may come in a year. But then it may come in a week. We're all different and we all have different lives, different stories. But your story is important. You deserve to be chosen, not just tolerate it. You deserve someone to put effort in you, not excuses, because they can't spend time with you, share special moments with you. And you are never defined by who walked away. Rejection doesn't end your story. it upgrades your path. Remember that. Rejection is not an end. It's a redirection to a new connection to upgrade your path so you can be on a road that will lead to success, love, glory, union. So don't you worry. This too shall pass. Do not pressure yourself. Do not stress the person who tells you they are not into you. Redirect your mind, reposition your soul, and move on with power, grace, and completeness. With power, grace, and complete dignity. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Cerise, and this is the Fifth Dimension. Guys, please do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is free, and I would really love if you can help my channel grow. And also, hit that like button, because when you do that, it lets YouTube know that you enjoyed the video, and when I upload a new video, then you will be notified. Also, it will help my algorithms, so other people will be notified as well. Let's get the message out. The Fifth Dimension is about loving yourself in a whole other way, doing things on a whole different level. And this is what I want to share with you guys. Please comment down below if you have ever rejected someone and what did they do. Now, if you were rejected, what did you do? Thank you so much for joining me. I love you. God bless you. Enjoy your day today. Be good to yourself. Tomorrow is not promised, so make the best of today.